Hi everyone, it's Kim here with Sunshine Creations and Crafts. I am, as I mentioned, on a design team for Just a Scrappin', and this week the challenge is to make something Christmas themed. Anything goes, but you have to include the colors green, red, silver, and gold. So instead of making a card, which I always do, I decided that I needed to make a banner for my fireplace. So here's what we're going to do. I may not finish the whole thing as far as like even putting the string on to put the banner together, but I just wanted to share the idea with you. And, you know, just in case you want to make it, it's real simple actually. I started off with my Joys of the Season. And I cut this here at 5 3/4, and the banner's just going to say Merry, M-E-R-R-Y, and then if I get the time, I'll go ahead and finish it off and maybe do some that says Christmas or and Bride or something like that. But for right now, I'm just going to be doing Merry, and I used Basil cardstock for both the red color and the green, and that's that for that cartridge. And then for the lettering, I actually just got this at Big Lots for like $18, Jubilee. And I used the Runt font, and this was cut out at 2.5. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, what I had to do, I'll come back to this for a second, is I stared at this for like 5 minutes saying, well, gosh, where are the leaves? But there are no leaves. So, excuse me, what you have to do is you have to cut out this in your red and then again in the green, and then cut the leaves off of the green and put it on the red. If I'm wrong and anybody knows a different way of doing that, could you let me know? Because like I said, I don't see that there's just leaves on here. All right, moving on. So we're going to go ahead and put this together. I'm going to use my Tombow, and I'm not too concerned about you know, taking these out, because I'm going to cover them, and also you know, putting letters on them, as well as little gold circles that I punched out with my McGill punch. I guess I could have done some of these ahead of time, but I have a very small window of opportunity to do a video right now, so. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is, this is gold paper. It's pretty thick. It's in my scraps. This is my little scrap here. I'm almost sure it's Die Cuts with a View, but I'm not sure. I'm not 100% positive. I'm sorry, it's a Marvy punch. It's little. So these are going to be the little circles. So I've got my red and my green. And like I said, it's not going to show too much, so as far as the places that has to be punched out. And if you notice, I'm kind of putting them up in that area because I kind of want them to show through when it comes to putting my letters on. Maybe I'll put, well, you know what, let's test it. Okay, so I'm going to have my leaves on the right. And then let's put my letter on. See how it's going to kind of show through there? And that's my Merry. And then we'll set that aside. Not sure if I like that. Oops. My glue went through. Okay. I see what's happening. This M doesn't have any place to stick to. Oops. Kind of got that close up, didn't I? There, we'll do it like that. Okay, so now that I'm looking at this, I might do my little my little gold circles over here for the E. Alright, so let's go to the next one. Grab my scissors, and I'm just cutting. You'll see this is kind of not scored, but cut already. So I'm going to use that as my guide. And then for this here, same thing, there's a cut there and a cut there that the Cricut automatically does. Just going to kind of go up like this, and if I need to cut it smaller, I can do that. And I was spending some time on Pinterest lately, getting inspired by all the beautiful Christmas banners that are out there. I tell you, we've got some crafty people in this world, creative, crafty people. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to put the E on, keeping the leaves to the right. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the little gold things over there. Bring it down a little. Yeah, I think that would be better. I could even lift that up a little bit. Yeah. I am so sorry. I've got myself a whopper cold. Finally went to the doctor. Alright. Yeah, that looks better. That looks much prettier. We'll put them over to the side. Wonder if this is too late for that. Drum roll, please. Can she get it off without ruining it? No, I'm not going to take a chance. I would be sad. Okay, so there's the M. And there's the E. And we'll cut another one. I know I felt so bad for like 2 or 3 weeks with my mom here. I wasn't able to get into my craft room, and I was just taking care of her, which was important. That was more important than anything. But I didn't submit anything for my design team for a couple weeks. I wasn't home much either. We were trying to get her to all kinds of doctors and stuff, so. But I'm back and I feel good. I feel like I'm just gone to therapy now that I'm back in my craft room. It's a feel-good kind of thing. And I'm sure you can all relate. Alrighty. So let's put our R on. Put that right there. And I get my 3 circles. Slide it there. And I guess I could put one there. Golly gosh. One right there. And then we have the other R and the Y, and we are done. Yeah, I guess I probably could have prepared this a little better so you guys don't have to sit here and watch me cut the same thing over and over again. And this leaf as well. I just don't trying to touch my board here, see if it's all sticky from the glue. So I'm wondering if there's anybody that's watching that lives in a state that is snowing. And I was going to ask if maybe you guys could send some our way. It doesn't feel like winter here in California. Up in our mountains, Big Bear, which is about 3 hours from me, there's some snow, and they did get to ski for Thanksgiving, but not here. All right, let's do our R again. And all right, and the Y, and then we're done with that. And I'm going to try to ink the edges. I got a pack of these, what name brand are these? Dewdrop. Okay, I'm just going to call them Dewdrop, right? Little inks, a silver, a gold, and another color. I can't remember now, but I forgot that I had got that. And I was trying to think of another thing that I could put gold on my project, and I came across that ink. So my string, or the thing I'm going to hang my banner up, is going to be tulle. That's really hard to find this year. I've been all over the place. They're either sold out or they don't carry it. It's crazy, crazy, man. Okay, so that's my R. And this is the Y. Done. Get that to the side a little. That may not stick all the way. We'll see. So, by the way, I have started getting into learning how to use the Cricut craft room. Now, I don't want to go off too much on what I'm doing here, but it's pretty cool now that I'm kind of figured it out. Okay, now I'm going to go to my M because it's drier than the letters that I just did. And I'm going to go ahead and see what would happen. Oh, pretty. Okay, so I'm going to ink the edges with the gold. I didn't think ahead of time here. I probably could have used one of my little finger daubers. But this is working. Oops. Okay, I don't, and you know, how much, I got 13 minutes going on this one, so I'm not going to do the whole thing. Let's see, should I ink the leaves? No, I think I'll do that. But I just had a thought. I have a gold pen. I'm pretty sure, let me get my stuff here, that I could do the little tick lines in the leaves. This is a Martha Stewart. Gosh, I haven't used this in so long, I don't even know if it works anymore. Yes, it does. Okay, now I don't know if you can see it, but there's these little tick lines, so I'm going to see how accurate my line drawing skills are here. And I know that if you push on this pen, that a big blob comes out, so I'm trying not to push too hard. I stopped by Michael's this morning, like I said, to try and find some tulle. They actually have Valentine's stuff out already. What's up with that? Okay, so I'm just going to do the M. I'm not going to look at stuff all over me here. Let me grab a wipey. Yeah, so Valentine's stuff already. Crazy. I think this next year, 2014, I'm really going to focus on getting my scrapbooking pages done, and I'll share them with you as I go along. because I'm way behind. Okay, so this is actually the tool that I'm going to be using because I got to put silver in my project. Like I said, I'm not going to put the whole banner together because that would just take too much time. Come on now. I love this stuff. You can do so many different things with it. So what I will do is oh, look at pretty sparklies. I will put this behind, like so, probably using score tape, and hang it up on my fireplace. Now, I'll finish it, and then I'll put it on my fireplace, and I'll go ahead and take a picture of it, and I'll put it on my blog. And I don't know if I ever mentioned, I do have a blog. It's cardcreationsbykim.blogspot.com. And then you guys can see the finished project. But that's how it's going to be. So, all right, thanks all so much for watching. And this is, again, for the Just Scrappin' design team. And I'll leave the link if you guys want to check it out. Thanks so much.